welcome back to ILTV on the Hour. We're live from Israel, bringing you the biggest headlines of the region. I'm Devo Klein, and here is your roundup of all of the latest developments that are coming out of Israel. Trump told reporters in a press conference in the White House that the world leaders set to serve in the Gaza Board of Peace will be announced early next year. Trump added that a variety of leaders from different nations expressed a desire to take part in the board. Take a listen.
The Gaza plan, what do you expect to announce members of the Board of Peace, the leadership of that?
Well, we'll do it early next year, and the Board of Peace are it'll be one of the most legendary boards ever. Everybody wants to be on it. It's mostly going to be, I guess, we weren't thinking about it that way, but they want to all do it. Basically, it'll be the heads of the most important countries.
Mr. President.
They all want to be on. It wasn't really planned. We thought we were going to get very distinguished people that do that kind of thing for a living. But really, it looks like it's turning out to be they want to be on. The heads, the kings and the presidents, prime ministers, they all want to be on the Board of Peace.
And visiting in Israel to advance Trump's 20-point Gaza plan, U.S. Ambassador to the UN Mike Waltz warned that allowing Hamas to survive would be, quote, insanity. Waltz was a key figure in pushing Trump's Gaza plan to be approved by the UN Security Council, and he is now in Israel to follow up on the ground. Speaking alongside President Isaac Herzog, Waltz said this.
Well, what has been clear, and I want to be clear, is Hamas has to go. And the President Trump has been clear, that's going to happen the easy way or the hard way. But there will not be any more Hamas. And what we cannot do, what we're determined to avoid, is what I call the definition of insanity. Somehow Hamas is allowed to survive, they rebuild, the international community pours billions into reconstruction, Hamas attacks again, and Israel has no choice but to respond, and here we are in this cycle of insanity. The president, his team's determined to break that, and one of the many reasons I'm here is to see that implement.
And last night, Israel reopened the Allenby Crossing that's on the border with Jordan after months of continuous terror attacks in the crossing bridge. Trucks were seen crossing from Jordan into Israel after confirmation from a security official that the border was now fully operating for the purpose of humanitarian aid and goods. Israel says the crossing will now operate under tightened security, including enhanced screenings of trucks and drivers and the deployment of a dedicated security force. The Allenby Bridge is one of the most strategic crossings in the region. Built during the British Mandate and sitting on the Jordanian River, it serves as the main trade corridor between Israel and Jordan. And yet, the crucial border remains a hotspot for terrorism and a threat to Israeli forces. And in a different story, economist Joel Mokyr has just received the Nobel Prize for Economics in Stockholm, Sweden. Mokyr has shared the prize with Philip Aghion and Peter Howitt for his groundbreaking work explaining sustained economic growth through technological progress. The Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences praised Mokyr for using historical sources to uncover why modern economies achieve consistent growth. This is a historic moment for Israel as Mokyr becomes the 14th Nobel laureate to come out of the Jewish state. And Storm Byron has finally reached Israel after mass flood and weather warnings by both municipal and security figures. Israel is bracing for the storm that has battered Cyprus and Syria. Winds are said to reach up to 90 kilometers per hour, and major flooding is expected as Israel's drainage system struggles to keep up with the harsh downpour. Israel's south suffers from the most flooding with Arava streams and poor drainage infrastructure, and the IDF has already sent home IDF troops stationed at southern Israel bases to allow for safe travel. And that is a wrap for this edition of ILTV on the Hour. Scan the QR code that's on your screen for all the latest updates coming out of the region. I'm Devo Klein. I want to thank you so much for joining us on ILTV on the Hour, and I hope to see you again very soon.